Jenson is a very bubbly 5-year-old little boy. He's very, very willful, determined, likes to be involved in absolutely everything. I'd noticed he had quite a large bruise on his leg from just slipping over at home. So after about a week, I took him to the GP. While we were there, our GP noticed that Jenson looked a little bit pale. So he said he wanted to run some blood tests just to check for anaemia. I had the blood tests, came home, just sitting down for tea, and we had a phone call from our local hospital saying that we had to take Jenson in immediately for a blood transfusion. And then a consultant and a team of doctors came in, which is all a bit scary, and said it's acute myeloid leukemia. You immediately think the worst. You immediately think that your little boy's going to die. We were just stunned, you know, it's not something we expected from a routine visit to our GP, and we didn't know what to think. You don't expect your child to get cancer. Everything went numb, our whole world just stopped in that instant. But I've never read up on the symptoms of leukemia, and even if I had, to be honest, Jenson didn't really have any. You don't really think about how it's like impacting family life at the time. After the initial shock, after we were told what the treatment was going to be, especially me, I went into sort of like this practical mode almost of how we were going to deal with it. We knew that we weren't going to be at home for 6 months, but it very soon became apparent that one of us couldn't be there all the time and that we both needed to have a break. You need to have a break. You need to stay well for your child. It's life-changing, it's devastating, especially at the beginning, but you do get through it, and you can get through it. And don't feel guilty for wanting a break. It did work out quite well, and actually it wasn't as awful as people might think it was. If you were just thinking about being in that situation and having to do that and having to be away from your child, you would think it was absolutely horrendous. But when it comes down to it and you have to do it, it's fine. You just get on with it. And actually spending quality time together it suddenly made me realise how important that was. We used to have late night chats because bedtime sort of flew out of the window as soon as we went to hospital, and we'd watch QVC together at 11 o'clock at night, and it was just fun. We did have some fun, and he laughed all the way through his treatment, which helped us. It's just to say there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you can come out the other side, and take each day as it comes. As long as your child is happy and your child is smiling, then you can get through it. We're now at the end of treatment. We're trying to get life back to normal. We're trying to get normal family life back, and Jenson is going to live a normal life, and we will not let this define him.